that was a beautiful win, and really proud of our kids. We played a really fine football program, and team that won the national championship not that long ago. And our kids played with tremendous passion and energy, and this game meant a lot to our program for a whole lot of reasons. Certainly one of the biggest is the red bandana game means a lot, and the ability and the honor that we have to represent Wells Crowther on this night is a special thing for our university and for our football program. And I just had an unbelievable honor to be able to give Wells's parents a game ball down in the locker room, and that was really quite special. I think right from the start we came out firing. We were going to empty the drawer, so to speak. We went after them in all three phases with everything we had. I thought we played a really good first half, and obviously in the second half started kind of working towards more managing the clock, and after we scored and got up significantly and just trying to run that thing down. We rushed for over 200-something yards. I thought, Anthony played really well, especially when he, had to make some great plays in the first half. I thought AJ, I thought John, I thought the line played well. I thought, we made some really big catches. Kobe had a great catch in the end zone. We missed one, but I thought, we continue to play explosively. We continue to play aggressively, going for fourth downs and doing the things that we're trying to do to be as aggressive as we can be. I thought we played really well on defense. Special teams had a couple of huge plays in the game. So I'm proud of the kids. I'm proud of the way they played. This was a great win for us to get. We have a bye week now, a much-needed bye week, so that our kids can regroup. They can really, put extra focus in their academics and mentally and physically get a little bit of a recharge as we go down the home stretch. We have some big games here left to play. But I certainly, want our kids to be able to celebrate, this great win and feel great about it. They're resilient. The faith that this team has in each other, coaching staff, players alike, is remarkable, and I'm very, very proud of that. Any questions?
Obviously, you saw that things would eventually turn for the team or whatever, but when you were where you were 3 weeks ago, could you imagine the way things have shifted over the last 3 or so weeks?
We felt from the beginning that we had something special here, and I think we got stung early with some injuries, and those key injuries really hurt us. I mean, they were really hard for us to overcome, especially given the fact that we had some young guys at some critical positions. But I think we're able to regroup. We're paper thin, as I say each week, but we regrouped, and we're playing at a really good level right now and gaining confidence. And there's a resilience here. And I think I told the team downstairs there's a chemistry in our team, a very strong chemistry, and it's a love for each other. And I don't want to sound corny down here, and I don't want to sound corny here, but when there's a special chemistry, and that's a really cool thing, and that's what we have. And these guys want to have each other's back. They want to play for each other and fight for each other. Coaches, players, administrators, and there's a great passion and love here. Before I even forget, the stadium was electric tonight. The fans were unbelievable to come out and the support that they gave for this game and for our program, and it means a lot to our team. And the BC community, has really done an unbelievable job, and that's exciting. So, it's still a process for us, one day at a time, 1 week at a time, one game at a time. And we're in the infancy of this thing. But it's so exciting to know that the big picture is really going to be a great thing here. And, as I say, to say there won't be rough spots along the way as we go here, I can't say that. But I know that if we keep working hard and sticking together, this team is going to emerge and grow, and the future of this team is going to be absolutely phenomenal. And so the work right now is to just keep trying to develop and grow, stay healthy, and maximize each day and each week.
Ken, just raise your hand. We'll get to the microphone to you.
Steve, just kind of elaborate a little more on emptying the draw. Was that kind of like the Jeff Smith throw, stuff like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, specials. We ran a reverse. We ran Jeff's throw. We had another Y high play. We had several things that we wanted to do tonight, to keep it moving. We were in empty. We threw the ball. We did a lot of different things, and just to stay aggressive. And then some fourth downs. Early on, I went for the field goal at the 30 there, and we missed that. But then later, we went for the fourth down call. We converted, and then we went for another fourth down on the 30, which we weren't able to convert. But just keep going after it, just hammering away. We really wanted to go block a punt, and worked real hard on that. I didn't call that, but that was in the mindset too, to go after the punt. But sometimes that gets dictated by how the game flow is going. So I think we're trying to stay aggressive. We're trying to, let the kids develop, and the quarterback's gaining confidence and trust, which is a huge deal.
Last 3 games, you have the offense breakout coinciding with A.J. Dillon really breaking out. What have you seen with him that's kind of reinvented the offense and really had you guys rolling the last 3 games?
Yeah, I wouldn't say we're reinventing anything, but what I would say we're doing is we're having more productivity, and we're making some of the plays early in the season we weren't able to make, and I think A.J. is certainly becoming more and more comfortable. As a young back, just learning the nuances of the different styles of run game, gap schemes, zone schemes. There's a lot to that. How to he runs very, very hard. How to maintain your physical composure after a series of runs. The more you get used to that, the more comfortable you are, the more you can handle, and that's when you start seeing those backs being able to handle 25, 30 reps and things like that. So it's a process, and he's a freshman. Anthony's a freshman. Ben Petrullo, at the apex is the apex of the offense, the center, the quarterback, and the tailback right now, and then of course Kobe White is a freshman out there as a receiver, and those are really talented young guys, and there's a lot more of those young guys too. So I think it's a work in progress.
We'll go all the way to the back.
Coach, how much of a difference maker tonight was the emotion and the energy that your team played with?
I always think that that's a difference maker. That's what makes college football special. And to come back to our home stadium, to have our crowd be there, and at night like this, and you saw the red bandana ribbon around the stadium, and it was just it's college football at its very, very best. And to think that doesn't infuse into the team, it does in a big, big way. And that's called a home field advantage. And it was an exciting night here. In Chestnut Hill at Boston College, and so I appreciate that. We appreciate that. The football program appreciates that support, and it was fun to be a part of.
You talking about the home field advantage. A lot of your other ACC wins have been on the road, and you saw the fans obviously come onto the field.
Yep.
Did you have a sense that, finally to do this in front of the home crowd, I'm sure for many of the fans, that's how they felt?
Yeah, I think it was great to be able to have the student body and the fans be able to be a part of this win. I think that makes college football special. You're on a college campus, and it just makes it kind of special, and it's exciting, and that's a really good thing. And that's something for sure that is very, very meaningful to the team,
Coach, you lamented the late bye week in previous games, but now, you've got bye week with a lot of guys hurt, and then you've got 3 teams all perfectly winnable for the team. What does it mean to have it right now and to have a shot at having your best season here at BC?
Well, again, what just hits me is just 1 week at a time here. I think the bye week does come at a really good time. Someone, I think Scott Mutrin on the radio, asked me after the game, and I did think about this. We're really hitting on all cylinders right now. You almost hate to get out of the rhythm you're in right now, but Harold needs another week, and and Anthony Brown is going to need another week, and so we need this week. But I'd be lying if I didn't tell you it's hard to walk away from the rhythm we're in right now. It's a good rhythm, and sometimes there's something to that. But we do need this bye week, and our kids need to be able to really have an extra dose of attention to their academics. This is a very, very competitive school here, and at this time of the year, there's a lot going on. So to be able to have more free time right now to really, catch back up, so to speak, and to rest their bodies And to do that with a very positive feeling, I think. Sometimes you go on these bye weeks and you don't have a positive feeling, that can just grind on you a little bit. But I think there's a positive feeling, and that's a good thing. So we're going to take it for what it is, much needed rest, and hope we come back and keep our rhythm, you know, and we'll see. And we'll see. And we have a great game against NC State, which they're playing. They have a very veteran team right now. They're playing at a very high level, but they got a couple of wars tomorrow and next Saturday before they get to us. So we're going to have a little extra time, and I'm looking forward to that.
Steve, was a common thread to these 3 wins points off turnovers?
Sure. Yep. I mean, I think, you know, we were able to create turnovers, and we're not turning the ball over, you know, and that's a huge thing. We're playing, you know, we're running the ball. We're able to make some explosive plays. We're playing well on defense, and our special teams continue to grow. But yes, we're winning the turnover battle, and that's a big battle, and that's a good thing. But we got a lot of good football left to go, and you know, 1 week at a time. Our focus will be clearly on NC State.
I'll take 2 more first, Danny, and then Julian.
Yep. Steve, so FSU coming into the game was one of 2 teams in the Atlantic Division you hadn't beaten. So now after tonight, what does this win mean to you?
Well, I mean, a win's a win. I mean, every game is an important game. I mean, this was another important game to me. We're just about trying to get better each day, each week, and it may sound boring to everybody, but that's just the truth. I mean, we just kind of look at it like, hey, let's go have a great Tuesday, and then have a great Wednesday, and then let's play our tails off, man. Let's go out and play BC football with great passion and energy. That's really how we look at things, and I mean, I don't really look at it any other way. I knew we were playing a really, good football program. They were very, very talented on defense, so we knew we had to have great preparation for this game, and we're just trying to find a way to win each week, and that won't change as we move forward. We're in a very competitive, as you know, league, in a very competitive division, and we just got to fight and scratch for every inch we can get, and that's kind of our mindset collectively. So I mean, every one of these games, we're going to go out and battle, and then let the chips fall where they fall and keep plugging along.
What do you know about AB so far as far as the shoulder?
Well, I think he tweaked it a little bit when towards the goal line there, and he had to bring him out, and so we'll see. We'll see. I think he came back in, so that's a good thing, and I think this rest will be really good for him. Really good for him, because he needs to get healthy there, and it'll be really good for Harold.
I was gonna say, can you talk about the job the defense did with Harold out?
Yeah, I mean, those guys are taking every snap. I mean, Wyatt and Zach and Ray Smith and Noah Merritt, and they're just doing a phenomenal job. I mean, how paper thin are we? I mean, we took one of the best players in the conference. He didn't play today, but we're going to get him healthy and get him feeling good again. And so this is going to be that by itself will be a huge deal for us. And hopefully this will be enough time to make him feel better, so that he can play at the level that he wants to play at, and that we all want him to play at. So, what's that? He just really couldn't go today, and yet obviously yes. I mean, realizing that there's a bye week here, and we just have to try to get him back. I mean, he couldn't play last week, and really couldn't play much the week before at any kind of level. So, This was in the best interest for Harold to get healthy, and it's just a rest thing, and it's nothing major, but it's a rest thing. So this hopefully will be really, really good for him. I'm sure it will be.